Welcome to the live stream viewers and subscribers. A bit late with this one, but had a few technical issues that I was trying to get started out. But we're live now, so welcome everyone. So Antigua Falcons, they are batting first in this one, and it's currently in the 10th over. So right now it's 9.5 overs that's been bowled. Antigua Falcons are 77 for 1, after 9.5 overs. Currently at the crease for the Falcons is Sam Billings and Justin Greaves. Greaves on 38 from 29 and Sam Billings on 11 from 11 so far. So that's the current state of the game. Again, apologies for being a bit late with this one. But just had a few technical issues that I wanted to make sure I got right before starting the stream. So after 10 overs, the Antigua Falcons are 78 for 1. The batsman that's been out for the Falcons is Brandon King. So Brandon King, he got off to a good start in this one. So Brandon King made 27 from 19 before he got out stumped to Maharaj. Justin Greaves currently on 39 from 30, and Sam Billings on 11 from 11. So after 10 overs, Antigua Falcons batting first in this one. They are 78 for 1. And they're currently on break. So it's midway stage of their innings. So after 10 overs, there's normally a break. So that's what's currently happening. There's no action happening right now. But as you tune in, would really appreciate if you just hit that like button as you tune in. While we wait for the play to come back, and subscribe to the channel as well. If you're new to the channel and you have not subscribed as yet. And definitely don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comment section also. I read them whenever I get a chance to. But Dave, don't be shy. Share your thoughts in the comment section. So if you're just tuning in again, after 10 overs, the Antigua Falcons are 78 for 1, batting first in this one. The batsman out so far is Brandon King. Brandon King made 27 from 19. And currently at the crease for the Falcons are Justin Greaves, who's on 39 from 30, and Sam Billings on 11 from 11. So that's the current state of the game. So just waiting for play to resume so I can continue sharing the details of the match with you. But this will be an interesting match. Antigua, they are on a 2-game winning streak, right? So they are looking to win their third game in a row, and the Barbados Falcons, they are unbeaten in the tournament so far. So for Antigua at least, considering the fact that they have played majority of their matches already, this is their 7th match. So after this match, they only have 3 matches to go. So if they want to have any chance of making it to the playoffs, then they definitely have to win their remaining matches, and that will give them the best chance of making it to the playoffs. So pretty much every match for Antigua from now on, just because of the way they started their tournament, losing 4 matches in a row, every match for them from now on is pretty much a must win if they want to make it to the playoffs. For Barbados, this is their 3rd match. So they still have a bit of wiggle room, but I'm sure they would want to win all their matches as well. So it will be an interesting match. So again, as you tune in, would really appreciate if you just hit that like button. There's no cricket being played right now. They're currently at the midway stage of the inning. So after 10 overs, the Antigua Falcons are 78 for 1. Brandon King, again, just going over the scorecard so far. Brandon King, he made 27 from 19. He's the batsman that's been out. And currently at the crease for the Falcons are Justin Greaves and Sam Billings. So that's the current state of the match. And the break is almost over. So play will resume shortly. But until then, just take a quick second to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel also if you're new to the channel and haven't done so as yet. So we have a comment here from Frank Johnson. Let me see if I can pull it up on the screen. See how this goes. So Frank Johnson says he's tuning in from Guyana. Yeah, man, big up Guyana. Yeah, man, big up Guyana. Big up yourself, Frank Johnson. Likewise, you know? Yeah, man, welcome to the stream. So play has resumed. So Maharaj is bowling the 11th over. Bowling to Billings. And that's a dot ball right there. So wasn't able to score. Billings backed away and was trying to play it over the offside, but didn't make any contact with the ball. And it went through to the keeper. So after 10.2 overs, 79 for 1, Maharaj to Billings again. And that's a drop catch right there. Simple cotton ball opportunity for Maharaj. Billings trying to back away and play it through the offside. Went straight to Maharaj. Simple catch, but he dropped it. So the score remains 79 for 1. Yeah, you won't see an easier cotton ball opportunity than that. But Maharaj wasn't able to hold on to it. So 79 for 1 after 10.3 overs. Maharaj into Billings again. And this time he backs away, cuts it into the offside, but straight to the fielder again. So no run there. So that's 4 or 3 consecutive dot balls for Maharaj in this one. Bit of pressure building on Sam Billings. So yeah, as just Maharaj to Billings again. Another dot ball. So Billings is having a hard time playing Maharaj. So far, Maharaj has bowled 2.5 overs and taken 1 for 11. Should have been 2, because he should have definitely taken that catch. Anybody could take that take that catch. It was really surprising that he dropped it into Billings again, and this time he plays it into the offside and they go through for a single. So brilliant over by Maharaj right there. After the break, after the resumption, only 2 runs coming off it, and the score is now 80 for 1 after 11 overs. So Maharaj so far he's bowled 3 overs, and taken 1 for 12. So brilliant bowling by Maharaj. Should have definitely had another wicket. But he only has himself to blame, dropping a easy catch. Let's see if Sam Billings can capitalize on that and score some runs. So coming into the attack now is Rakeem Cornwall. He's going to be bowling the 12th over. Do remember, as you tune in, share your thoughts in the comment section. Like the video or subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed as yet. So here's Cornwall into Billings. Billings plays this one into the leg side. And they scamper for 2 runs. So 2 runs off the first ball. Sam Billings, Rakeem Cornwall bowling this one. Which it's a favorable matchup for Sam Billings, the right-hander batting against the off-spinner. So let's see if Billings will try to take him on and hit a few boundaries off him. But so far, he's been circumspect. But there's only been 1 ball bowling over so far. So after 11.1 overs, 82 for 1. Cornwall into Billings again. Billings come down the pitch and he hits this one straight down the ground. And seemed as if it went all the way for 6, yes? So a flat 6 from Billings there. Chip down the wicket, and he just smashed that one over Cornwall's head, straight over Cornwall's head, flat, all the way for 6. So, like I said, it's a favorable matchup for him. So, definitely not surprising that he is trying to attack. The off spinner bowling to the right hander, always a favorable matchup. Cornwall to him again, and he chips down. Cornwall adjusts his length though, and they're only able to get a single off that one. But you can definitely see the intent from Sam Billings going up against Rakeem Cornwall. It's a favorable matchup for both right-handers actually, because there are 2 right-handers at the crease right now, Justin Greaves and Sam Billings. So favorable matchup for both. So let's see what Greaves does. Greaves also comes on the ground and he chips this one into the leg side in the gap between the 2 fielders, but the fielder cuts it off, but they get 2 runs. So both batsmen are definitely looking to attack Rakeem Cornwall in this over. No surprise there. Justin Greaves moves on to Cornwall to Greaves again, and he plays this one down to long on for a single. So this is turning out to be a good over for the Falcons. So far, 10 runs off the over so far with 1 ball remaining. Actually, 12 runs off the over so far with 1 ball remaining. Sorry. So definitely a productive over for the Falcons. And the score is 92 for 1 after 11.5 overs. 1 ball remaining in Raheem Cornwall's first over. Do remember as you tune in to just kind of hit that like button, share your thoughts, definitely comment as well. Cornwall to Billings, and smart cricket right there just nudges it into the leg side, and they go through for another single. So 13 runs off that over, for the Falcons. Definitely very productive over for them. And their score is currently 93 for 1 after 12 overs. So they're going at about almost 8 and over, a little bit less than 8 runs at over. I'm sure they'll want to up that scoring rate. 160 on this wicket might not be enough for them to defend. But so far, they have wickets in hand. So I do expect them to go hard from here on out. So Maharaj is going to bowl his last over right now. So far, he's taken 1 for 12 from 3 overs. So Maharaj has been brilliant. Billings to Maharaj. Oh. Yep, Billings shook that one down to long off, and they go to for a single. Well, you can see a bit of frustration building on Billings. You can tell that he feels as if he's supposed to be doing more against Maharaj. He's showing a bit of frustration, kind of replaying his shots after going to. Here's Maharaj to Justin Greaves. Greaves backs away and he cuts it straight to the fielder, not able to get a run. So Maharaj being very economical. Batsmen are having a hard time scoring off him. Maharaj to Billings. Oh, they did cross. So Billings slugs that one into the leg side, but there's cover out there and they're only able to go through for a single. So 3 balls in the over so far, 3 singles. Maharaj so far bowled 3.3 overs for 15 runs. And he's taken the wicket of Brandon King. So if the Falcons continue at this rate, they'll just barely get over 150. And I don't think that will be enough for them. Here's Maharaj coming into Greaves. And Greaves strokes this one down to long on. And they go through for another single. So 4 balls so far, 4 singles. Maharaj bowling brilliant, doing a very good job for something. I think this is the first match in Barbados. Good turnout in Barbados as well. Maharaj to Billings, and Billings chips this one over the offside. It's in the gap, but there's not enough power on it. But they'll come back for 2 runs. So 6 runs off the over so far with 1 ball remaining. Maharaj is the last ball now. And Billings pulled this one into the leg side, but straight to the fielder. So a powerful shot, but it went straight to the fielder on the boundary. So and they go through for a single. So 7 runs off that over. Maharaj bowled completing his spell. So he bowled 4 overs and took 1 for 19. In a T20 match, you can't ask for more than that. So brilliant bowling there by Maharaj. And the Falcons are now 100 for 1 after 13 overs. Justin Greaves and Sam Billings currently at the crease for them, if you're just tuning in. The batsman out so far is Brandon King. He made 27 from 19. And if you're new to the channel, just hit that subscribe button. Would really appreciate if you do so. We'll be doing more streams like this, right? When the time allows, right? So if you like West Indies cricket, you like the CPL, then definitely hit that subscribe button. So let's see who will be bowling the 14th over. Sam Billings will be on strike. And it's none other than Mr. Jason Holder, who so far bowled 2 overs for 24 runs. So a bit expensive. Let's see how this over will go for Jason Holder. Billings backs away and strikes it straight over his head into the gap, and it goes into the... No, it was well fielded by the fielder down there on the boundary, and it restricts them to 2. Looked as if it was going to be a 4, but that was brilliant fielding by Obed Makar on the boundary to stop it from going going to boundary. But I'm sure they're going to check it to make sure that it didn't hit the rope. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like that he fielded it cleanly. So 2 runs off the first ball. Holder into Billings again, and he comes down the pitch. And they're trying to scamper through for a single. Holder hits the wicket, but I think Billings got home. And they're going to go through for a single off the ricochet off the wicket. So unfortunate for the Royals, fortunate for the Falcons. So they got 2 runs off that. Should have only been 1. But they took a run off the ricochet off the wicket. So, but let's see if the umpires are going to go to the third umpire to review the run out. Seems as if Billings got home safely though, but I think they're going to take a look upstairs to verify. Yeah, he definitely got in safely, so no issues there. He got a bat and his foot in the in the crease before the wicket hit it, so before the ball hit the wicket, so definitely not out. So Holder in coming into both the Billings again. This time it's a full toss down the leg side, and that will be a wide. Seems as if that was a slow ball attempt by Holder, but he got the radar completely wrong when it strayed all the way down the leg side. So far, 2 balls in the 14th over, 5 runs so far. 4 runs off the bat and 1 extra, which is a wide. Holder into Billings again. Billings trying to be cheeky there and play it over the short fine leg. He missed it, and he's visibly frustrated. Can tell that he thinks that he should have made connection with that one. So Billings is on 31 from 27. Justin Greaves is on 45 from 35. So there's a lot. They have a lot of wickets remaining, so they're trying to get the score on. Whole lot of Billings like, oh, that looks like it will be a no ball. Billings came down the pitch, and that was way above waist height. That was like shoulder height. The catch was taken, but that was definitely a no ball. So they'll have a free hit. Billings will have let's see if I'm not sure if the batsman crossed, but that ball was almost shoulder height. So it will be a free hit for the Falcons. The batsman did cross. So Justin Greaves will have this 3 hit. Holder running in now to bowl to Greaves. Short ball into the middle of the pitch, and Greaves swings it into the leg side, but straight to the fielder out on the boundary. So they are making good connections, with the ball, with the bat. Sorry, but unfortunately, they're not finding the gaps for the most part. Right, so even though they're striking the ball well, it's going straight to the fielders on the boundary, or the fielders are and the fielders are feeling well also, right? Because when it does go in the gap, the fielders are coming around and putting in brilliant efforts to stop it. Full ball from Holder, and he strikes it down to long off, and they go through for a single. So a decent over by Jason Holder right there, about 8 runs coming off of it, and he bowled a no ball, and there was a free hit in that over. So definitely a good over. Cannot complain about that one at all. One ball remaining. Justin Greaves on strike. Holder coming into bowl to Greaves now. Another short one, and Greaves plays and misses. So 9 runs came off that over, and the Falcons are 109 for 1 after 14 overs. So Neil Shiram said, let's just bring up a comment. So Neil is saying, I noticed there's a lot of catches getting dropped in the CPL tournament. Is there a light problem? You know, Neil, I don't think so. But I am not sure, to be honest. What I will say though, that catch that Maharaj dropped off Billings, it didn't go in the air at all. So even if there was a light problem, that it definitely didn't affect Maharaj catch that he dropped. But I'm not sure if they're having a light issue. But considering that these venues are venues that the World Cup was just played at, right? I doubt they would have light issues, at these venues right now. Considering the improvements that were made for the T20 World Cup. So not sure, but I don't think so. So Tikshana, the Sri Lankan batsman, Sri Lankan bowler, he's bowling the 15th over. First ball was wide. I think, not sure if the umpire gave it as wide though. Tikshana into Billings again, and Billings tried to play it over, tried to do a scoop, didn't connect with it, but the keeper wasn't able to collect it cleanly, and they go through for a single. So far, 2 runs off the over, off 2 balls. There was a wide, and they just went through for a. It did touch his glove, so they will actually give him a run for that. Tikshana into bowl to Greaves now. Greaves comes down the pitch, makes connection, but he's only able to get it out to long off again. So you can tell. So the batsmen are definitely trying to be aggressive, but the bowlers are bowling well. The Barbados Royals bowlers are bowling well. They're putting the ball in the right areas, even though the batsmen are trying to be aggressive against them. So good bowling by the Royals bowlers so far. Billings swings this one into the leg side, but again, straight to the fielder. But they come back for 2 this time. So yeah, they're having a hard time finding the boundaries, which is testament to the bowling of the bowlers. So Tikshana to Billings again. And that's another wide. Well, it seems as if though they have a plan bowling to Billings, Tikshana is definitely trying to steer wide off stump against him. Bowling a lot of carom balls. Runs in again, another wide one. And he hits it straight to the fielder, but they go through for a single. So yeah, it's definitely applied by the Royals bowlers to bowl wide outside of off stump to Sam Billings. They're bowling straight to Justin Greaves, but to Sam Billings, they're trying to keep it wide outside off stump, especially the spinners. This is the last ball of the over. Tikshana to Greaves, and Greaves swings this one into the leg side again, and this time it's in the gap, and they get a 4 for this one. So finally, they're able to get a boundary after a while, and that also brings up the half century for Justin Greaves. So well played by Justin Greaves. So that's 51 off 39 balls. And the Falcons are 120 for 1 after 15. So last 5 overs coming up. If they can get another 50 of the last 5 overs, 170 not looking too bad. But let's see. But do remember, if you've just joined the stream, just kindly hit that like button. Would really appreciate if you do it. It tells YouTube that you like the stream that's been done, and it also allows them to send out the stream to more viewers viewers as well who are interested in the CPL. And if you would so like, also you can definitely share the stream with your friends as well, so they can come in and stay up to date on the match, as we watch along. As cricket fans, we're just here watching the match, and so I decided to do a live stream. Here's Obed Mackay to Billings. full toss, and Billings scoops this one over the keeper's head, and it goes to the boundary for 4. So first ball 4-4, and the score moves to 124 for 1. The batsman out so far for the Falcons, it was Brandon King. So Brandon King, he got them off to a decent start, him and Justin Greaves, and he got out stumped, and he made 27 from 19. But that's the only wicket the Falcons have lost so far. They're currently 124 for 1 after 15.1 overs. Justin Greaves on 51 from 39, Sam Billings on 41 from 34. McCoy to Billings again, and he tries again to scoop this one. Didn't get it where he wanted it to go, but he gets another 4. So that's 2 4s to start the 16th over. So Obed McCoy definitely under a bit of pressure right now. Yeah, he tried to play the scoop again. They went wide outside the off stump to him, but he somehow got back onto it. It didn't go as fine as he wanted it to go, but it did go wide enough and high enough and far enough to make it to the boundary. So Sam Billings being innovative as usual, which kind of makes sense why they're trying to keep the ball wide outside off stump, because he has that tendency of playing those little dabs and those scoops. So I think that's the reason why they're bowling that wide outside off stump line to him. But at least for that ball, he was still able to get contact on it and get it to the boundary. So let's see how Obed McCoy will respond to him, with this ball after being hit for 2 boundaries to start over. McCoy into Billings. This one is short, and again Billings, not a scoop. It was a thick edge, but it flies over the short third man, and that's another boundary. So 3 4s to start the 16th over. Falcons definitely loving that. And Billings moves to 49 from 36. So Falcons batsmen are definitely doing their thing, looking to post a fight in total, as they look to win their third consecutive game. And they started the tournament really bad. Well, you lose 4 games, right? So you can say, yes, they started bad, but a few of those matches, they actually had an opportunity to win. McCoy bowled a slower one, was a full toss, and Billings gets this one into the gap again. So 4 4s to start over, and that brings up Sam Billings 50 as well. So Billings is now 53 from 37, and the score moves to 136 for 1. So seems as if that was a slower ball there by McCoy, but he didn't get the length right, and Billings came down the pitch, it ended up being a full toss. It was wide, but Billings got back onto it, and it was good enough contact to get it in between the gap for another 4. So Billings is finally getting into his groove now and putting pressure on the Barbados Royals bowlers, especially Obed McCoy in this over. So 4 balls, 4 so far, and it's a no ball. So free hit coming up. So Falcons fans are definitely loving this. A lot of pressure on McCoy in this one. McCoy into Billings again. Another slower one, a bit fuller. Billings strikes it down the ground, but it goes straight to long on, and they go through for a single. So at least he limited the free hit to only a single, after going for 4 4s to start the over. I would say that being called a no ball on McCoy though was a bit unfortunate, because the batsman did come down the pitch, which meant that he got closer to the ball, and where he made contact was above waist height. But if he was in the crease, it might have not been above waist height. But they gave it a no ball, so Justin Greaves smashed that one into the outside, but only for a single. And the score moves on to 139 for 1, and with 1 ball remaining in the 16th over. So Greaves on 52 from 40, and Billings is on, just a quick second while before they bring up his score. But Billings also has a half century. Billings on 54 from 38. And Mackay is coming into both the Billings last ball. Billings comes down the pitch, a slower ball, and it pops up. Who will take this catch? Who will take this catch? And they drop it. They dropped it. Simple catch, but there was some miscommunication between Ragman Powell and Raheem Cornwall, and they ended up dropping the catch. So Billings is definitely Billings is living dangerous. So that's 2 drop catches now off Billings. Lot of miscommunication there between Ragman Powell and Raheem Cornwall for that one. No communication at all, and they they literally was trying to catch the ball out of each other's hand. Yeah, that unfortunate for the Royals, but fortunate for the Falcons. So let's see what Neil. Yeah, Neil, that was an expensive one from him. You know, unfortunately, they dropped the catch though, because at least he would have gotten his revenge, but catch was dropped. Yeah, man, another drop catch, you know. And it's Billings again also, right? Because Maharaj dropped Billings, you know, which a simple cotton ball, which he should have taken. And now between Powell and Cornwall, drop him again. So Maharaj dropped him when he was on 2. He's now on 55 from 39. So I'm sure they're ruined not taking that catch. At least Maharaj only has himself to blame. He dropped him off his own bowling. So, but Billings definitely, you know, taking full advantage of the chances that he's gotten. And Justin Greaves batting well also. So, you know what? One thing about the CPL so far that I will say, is the opening slot. Looking at it from a West Indies standpoint, right? You know, a lot of openers, you know, have been performing well in this year. So, and I've done videos about. I did a video about it. But Samuel, when the next T20 series comes up, which I think it comes up in October, Sammy will definitely have a tough time picking openers, you know, for a T20 team, you know, if these batters continue to perform as they are doing. Tikshan, another one wide to Billings, and he chips it down to long off, and they go through for a single. So the score moves on to 141 for 1 after 16.2 overs. Falcons looking like they want to push it to maybe a 180. Tikshan to Greaves, wide outside half stump, and Greaves swings and misses. But this Tikshan guy, he's a mystery spinner, but he bowls fast. He bowls like almost like a medium spinner. You know, getting the ball. He's constantly above 100 kph per hour. So, and he's able to turn it as well. A really interesting bowler. I like the way he bowls. Greaves swings this one into the leg side, but are they going to come back for 2? Yep, they make it back for 2. So Greaves got 2 runs off that. So after 16.4 overs, the score is 143 for 1. And they're on track to score 170 if they're able to continue at this scoring rate. Do remember, if you're new to the channel, you know, just would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, you know, and like the stream as well. Much appreciated. Oh, misfield there. So the Royals definitely not doing themselves any favors in the field. So misfield there by, I think that looks like Jason Waller, and the ball, you know, trickled to the boundary for 4. So that was a simple stop at short fine leg, but just make sure. Is it Waller or Mackay? Well, whoever it is, was a misfield, and it went to the boundary for 4. Yeah, it was Mackay. So score moves to 147 for 1, and the last ball of the 17th over coming up. Take shot out to Greaves, full toss, and Greaves misses out on it. Stifled appeal. So yeah, they're not even gonna appeal that. So yeah, 147 for one after 17 overs. So if they get 10 of the next 3 overs, right? If they get 30 of the next 3 overs, that's 177. Sure, they'll probably want a bit more than that. So they might be aiming for 180. I think 180 will be is a good score on this wicket. Whether or not they get there, let's see. And the Falcons, their bowling attack, they have a decent bowling attack. I don't think they have the strongest bowling attack in the tournament, but they were able to restrict Trinidad to less than to 170 something in that match that they won. So if they can get to 180, I'm sure they will be feeling good. Especially considering the fact that they have won their last 2 matches. So they're looking to make it 3 consecutive wins. So Royals, the Falcons, they definitely have a lot of confidence. Both their bowling lineup and their batting lineup. And Greaves and Billings, they are doing a good job. Jason Holder is going to be bowling the 18. This will be his last over. So far, he's bowled 3 overs for 33. So it's been expensive. So let's see how this over will go. Wide outside off some to Billings again. Slower one, and Billings missed it. So that ball to start over for Jason Holder. But yeah, they're continuing with that same ploy to Sam Billings. Bowling wide outside the off stump to him. So far, it's been relatively successful for them so far, in all honesty. So that's why they're continuing with it. Plus, they have the field set for it as well. There is a fielder out there on the deep point boundary. I think they have a deep cover as well. So if he makes connection to the ball, he'll definitely have to hit it really well to get a boundary. Bowl him. Full ball, Billings tried to swing it over the leg side. But as the saying goes in cricket, you miss, I hit. So Billings missed it, and that was it. So wicket there. Billings goes for 56 from 43. Score is now 147 for 2 off 17.2 overs. So Billings luck finally run out. Somebody had to. Oh, it was actually unfortunate for him. Actually hit his pad and ricocheted onto the wicket. But with the amount of luck that he had in this innings, being dropped 2 times, he definitely cannot complain about that. But unfortunate way to get out. But such is the game of cricket. So coming to the crease now is the one and only Mr. Fabian Allen. And he's been playing that finisher role for the Falcons in this year's tournament. So let's see if Fabi will be able to finish the inning strong for them again in this one. You have 17.2 overs, so they have 16 balls remaining in the innings. So let's see how much Fabian Allen can get off the last 16 balls of the over. Last 16 balls of the inning, sorry. First ball is short, and Fabi pulls it into the leg side, but straight to the fielder out on the boundary, and they go through for a single. Score moves to 148 for 2. Yeah, that was a really lucky break for the Barbados Royals right there to get that wicket off Billings. Here's a to Justin Greaves. Oh, that one attempted slow ball, but that looked like it slipped out of his hand, and the umpires have called it a no ball. So there will be a free hit coming up again in this over. Yeah, unfortunate. That's how it goes, So it looks like he was trying a back of the hand slow ball, but it didn't get it right at all, and it ended up just flying over the batsman head and going looped over the batsman head actually. It was definitely an off-pace ball. Looped over the batsman head. Didn't pitch until it pitched a bit in front of the keeper. So technically it is a no ball, because when it got to the batsman, it was above wayside. So they'll have a free hit. Bowler running in now to bowl to Greaves. Well bowled. Yorker in the black hole, and Greaves couldn't do anything with it. Was only able to hit it back to Jason Holder, and it's a dot ball. So good comeback by Jason Holder right there after bowling that no ball. So a brilliant over by him so far. 4 balls have been bowled, and they've only gotten 2 runs or 3 runs, including the free hit. Here's Holder again. Short to Greaves, and Greaves pulls it into the leg side, but again goes straight to the fielder, and they're only able to get a single off that one. Brings up the 150 for the Falcons. So the score is now 150 for 2 after 17.5 overs. This has been a brilliant over by Jason Holder so far. Good comeback over by him. Only conceding about 4 runs. 4 runs so far. 3 runs or 4 runs in the over so far with 1 ball remaining. So good over. Only conceded 3 runs so far. So let's see if he can finish this one well. Holder to Allen. Short. Allen swings and miss. Oh, actually got the wicket. So, yep. Brilliant over by Holder. Getting 2 wickets in the over. 2 wickets in the over, only conceding 3 runs. Can't ask for anything more than that. So, brilliant over by Jason Holder right there. And the Falcons are now 150 for 3 after 18 overs. The batsman out just now, Fabian Allen, he only made 1. So, was slow ball into the pitch. Allen tried to pull it, but it seemed as if it just touched his glove on the way through. And the keeper took an easy catch. So, brilliant over by Jason Holder right there, showing his experience. Definitely showed his experience in that over. And very, very valuable over for his team. 2 wickets and only conceding 3 runs in the 18th over. Doesn't get any better than that. New batsman at the crease is Chris Green, who is the captain. So do remember, viewers, just take a quick second to hit that like button. Really appreciate you guys being here watching. I would really appreciate if you just hit that like button, just a quick second before the next over starts. And subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed as yet. We provide a lot of updates on West Indies cricket, whether it's international cricket, CPL, as you can tell, we're doing CPL live streams as well. So a lot of content, a lot of consistency. So you'll definitely like it here. So hit that subscribe button also. So Navim Ulhak will be bowling the 19th over. And the batsman on strike is Justin Greaves. First ball wide outside off stump. Greaves swings and misses. So Greaves frustrated as well. The Falcons, they have slowed down a bit in the last few overs, or last 2 overs. They are showing the replay of Jason Holder wicket of Fabian Allen. It was a slow ball into the pitch, ball, but he got a lot of bounce on it. And it, as is customary with Jason Holder, with his height. Another wide one from Ulhak. The umpire calls this one a wide though, so he will have to bowl that one again. But yeah, the Royals, they are definitely sticking with that wide outside off stump line. They have the field set for it, so why not? And it's been effective for them so far. Let's see if the batsman will make an adjustment and maybe step across to the offside, and so he can get a bit closer to it. But let's see. Another wide one, and that should be called a wide again. Yep. Yeah, so they're sticking with that line, but he'll have to get it a bit closer to the batsman. So 2 wide balls in a row. And the score moves to 152 for 3. Still 18.1 overs. Navim will be running into both the Greaves again, and he's in. Another wide one. So another wide. So that's 3 consecutive wide balls. So still 18.1 overs. And the score moves to 153 for 3. So, but I guess they prefer it getting called a wide, than giving up a boundary. So, but probably take its toll on the bowler for him to be bowling 9 and 10 ball overs. But let's see. Another wide one. Greaves swings it into the leg side, but straight down to long on. And they're only able to get a single. So Greaves is struggling a bit to find the boundary in this over. But Justin Greaves, they actually, so as they are showing his stats so far in the CPL. So he's scored 163 runs so far from 4 innings, batting at the top of the order. Right. So another opening option for the West Indies in T20. Maybe, but I think he would have to have a really, really outstanding tournament for him to get in the team as an opener. Pull up to Chris Green, and he full toss, and he hits it over the field, and he goes into the boundary for 4. So the score moves on to 158 for 3 of 18.3 overs. Yeah, but what do you guys think? You think Justin Greaves, based on what he's been doing in the CPL so far, do you think he should be in given any consideration should be given to him to be an opener in the West Indies T20 team? Personally, I think it would be too quick, but let me know what you think, what you guys think. And that looks like it's an edge. Yeah, a wicket. So another one full and wide outside the half stump. Chris Green swung at it, but unfortunately he edged it, and it went to the keeper for an easy catch. So another wicket falls for the Falcons, and the score is now 158 for 4. Yeah, 158 for 4 off 18.4 overs. So a bit anticlimactic for the Falcons so far, and at one point it looked as if they would have been able to push it to 180, but they have lost quite a few wickets. And no, 170 is still possible, but let's see. Let's see how it goes. So coming to the crease now for them is Roshan Pramos. He will have 2 deliveries in this over, and then the last over to face as well. So 8 balls remaining in the over, in the innings. And I wouldn't be surprised if Navim Hula continues with that wide outside off stump line. He's just going full and wide outside off stump for the most part. And he's having success with it, so why change it? He's into bowl to Primus, and he bowls straight. Tried to go the full Yorker on the stump, and Primus flicks it for 6. What a shot. What a shot. A flat 6 as well. That was a brilliant shot by Primus. Showing his power right there. Yeah, man, what a shot he got. Flat 6. Flick it and it. Wow, that's a nice shot. So the score moves to 164 for 4. 18.5 overs. 1 ball remaining in this over. He will definitely go back to that wide line now after Primus played that shot. Let's see if Primus will anticipate it and step cross wide. Primus strikes this one, but straight to long off. So he went back to that wide line, and Primus swung it, but straight to long off, and that's another wicket. Another wicket goes down. So Primus hit 6 and out for Primus. straight down to Robman Powell at long off and another wicket fall. So now it's 164 for 5 after 19 overs. What? Kim Pluck, what you say? Show you the video. Can't do that. Can't do that at all, Kim Pluck. If I show you the video, YouTube gonna pluck the video. Can't do that at all, Kim Pluck. So the score is 164 for 5. And the new batsman is Shamar Springer. And the last over will be coming up. Let's see who will bowl the last over for the Royals. So yeah, at one point it looked as if the Falcons were going to get to 180, but if they get there, they would do really well right now to get to 180. So Mackay is going to bowl the last over. Mackay has been expensive so far. First ball, slow ball, Justin Greaves swings and misses. So good start by Mackay. First ball is a dot ball. They at least want to get to 170. So Mackay coming in again to bowl to Greaves. Another slow ball and another swing and miss. So Greaves is struggling to make contact with the ball. So 2 dot balls to start the 28th over so far. Good for the Royals. Not good for the Falcons at all. So 164 for 5. Mackay into Greaves again. Short one. That might be called a wide. It was a bit high, yes, and the umpires do call it a wide. So it was a slow ball into the pitch, but it bounced a bit too high. It was above head height for the batsman, and the umpires call it a wide. So Mackay will have to bowl that one again. The score moves to 165 for 5 after 19.2 overs. Yep, was definitely above head height. Mackay to Greaves again. Short again into the pitch, and they go through for a single. So good over so far by Mackay, only conceding 2 runs after 3 balls so far. Let's see what if Springer can get a boundary. So yeah, so far, the Falcons, they've only scored 46 runs in the last 5 overs. The wickets, they've lost 4 wickets in the last 5 overs, and that slowed down their innings, dramatically. They're struggling to even get to 170. Springer swings this one and swings it for 6. What a shot. Ball shot into the pitch, and Springer gave himself a bit of room and swung it over the leg side for 6. So that brings up the 170 for the Falcons. The score is now 172 for 5. Still 2 balls remaining in the innings. That was a brilliant shot by Shamar Springer. Falcons will definitely need a few more of those from him in the remaining balls. Mackay to Springer again. Full slow ball and swing and miss from Springer. And that's another dot ball. So Mackay definitely bowling a good final over. So far he's conceded 8 runs off it and with 1 ball remaining. So good final over so far by Mackay. Let's see if he's able to finish it strong and not concede a boundary. Mackay to Springer again. Springer improvises and he gets back on it, and it will run down to the boundary for 4. So Springer stepped across to the offside, trying to play a scoop. It was a slow ball into the pitch, but he got a slight edge or glove on it, and it went past the cock and ran down to the boundary for 4. So that completes the innings for the Falcons. They've posted 176 for 5. A decent total. But I think it's gettable, right? But it's definitely a competitive total if you ask me. And the Royals will definitely have to bat good to get to this total. But the Royals batting lineup is very dangerous with Quinton de Kock, at the top of the order, Raheem Cornwall, Ravman Powell. So yeah, this should make for an exciting game, exciting chase, right? So just gonna give you a rundown of the scores. Just gonna give you a rundown of the scores on the match in the innings before I so Mikhail is saying Mikhail is saying runs on the board. Yeah, man, definitely. 176, 177 to win. Will definitely take some getting. So it's a good look for the Falcons. Hopefully their bowlers can come out and defend the score. But it won't be easy though. But runs already on the board, so that scoreboard pressure and everything, will make for an interesting chase. So just giving you a rundown of the scores. So Brandon King, he made 27 from 19. Justin Greaves, he was not out, 61 not out from 52. Sam Billings, 56 from 41. They were the main scorers. And Shamar Springer got 10 from 3, to finish the inning strong for the Falcons. Bowling for the Royals. Leading the way was Naveem Ulhak. He took 2 for 34. Jason Holder 2 for 36. And Keshav Maharaj, brilliant bowling by him. 4 overs, 1 for 19. They were the wicket takers for the Royals. Tek Shana, he bowled 4 overs for 29 runs. Obed Mackay 4 for 45. 4 overs for 45. And Raheem Cornwall bowled 1 over for 13 runs. So that's the breakdown of the bowling for the Barbados Royals. So they need 177 to win. So I will end this stream, and I will more than likely come back for the Barbados Royals chase in a few minutes. But I'm gonna end this stream and then possibly come back, in a few minutes as well once they resume. Right. So just read Mikhail's Mikhail. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, fam. But he's saying they should had 190 at least because they were 1 wicket down after 15 overs. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. They lost too many wickets in the last 5, and that slowed them down dramatically. But such is the nature of the game, right? In the last 5, they're also trying to score fast. So they're going to take more risks, and once you take more risks, then there's a higher likelihood of you losing wickets as well. So it goes both ways, right? Sometimes you take the risk and it pays off. Sometimes you take the risk and you lose the wicket. So just the nature of cricket, But yeah, they should have definitely gotten at least 180, 190 in my opinion as well. But yeah, so I'm going to end this stream, and then I'll more than likely be back for the Barbados Royals reply. So just look out for that stream once it starts, and then you can rejoin as well. But definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to just hit the like on the hit the like button on the stream before you end the stream, right? Few more comments coming in, so let me just read them before I end the stream. So Byron Banton. So what's the score? So they made 176 for 5. The Falcons. So the Royals need 177 to win. And let's see what Ciablo 14 is saying. Royals over 0-6 over 45.5. Let's see. That's possible. Well, let's see. So, but yeah, I'm going to end the stream now, and then I'll be back in a few minutes to stream the Royals reply as well. So this is just the last one. Chase, Score, Miller, Powell, De Kock. Yeah, so yeah, they have a strong lineup. So it will make for an interesting chase. So, but again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Going to end this stream now, and then just be on the lookout when the other stream starts, where I'll be streaming the Barbados Royals in their reply as they try to chase down this total. So thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you in the next stream.